Graduation is a moment we all dream about when we finally get a chance to toss the cap into the air and enter into the world of endless possibilities. But here's the kicker, what happens next isn't what we all expect. I'm Aditya, just like you, I've been there. Today I'm here to share 4 lessons I really wish someone has told me before I enter into life after graduation. These are the lessons that reveal how different life is than what we expect. I have 2 degrees. I clearly remember when I finished my BBA, coming out of the graduation ceremony room with my degree on my hand and feeling like I can do anything, feeling like I'm top of the world. But the reality is completely different. Reality hits like a ton of bricks. If you are already graduated, you definitely know what I am really meaning here. So let's break down these 4 lessons together, compare our expectations and realities, and figure out how to navigate post-graduation roller coaster. The question is, which of these will resonate with you? Stick around to find it and let me know in the comments. Let's start with the big one, the job market. We all have been told that having a degree is your golden ticket to getting a job, but that's not true. After graduation, I thought companies would be lining up to give me a job and hire me, but that's not true. The reality hit really hard as soon as I got rejected my first 2 times. So it's not true. It gets really hard. I started to question everything from small things like, is my resume good, am I talking right in the interviews, am I doing good, or do I have enough skills to get the job. I remember when I was fresh out of college thinking companies would be lining up, but they're not, thinking why I'm not getting jobs because I have a decent degree, a good GPA, and questioning everything what I was doing in my life. So the take is, the expectations are degree is a golden ticket to job market, but the reality is job market is highly competitive. It's really hard to get a job. It's sometimes you need so much good skills than what is required for a junior level. Sometimes company don't even look at just the skills, they actually look at how adaptable you are, how curious you are to learn new things, how open you are to learn new things. So how can you get ahead? First, start building your network early. Start doing some internships, start doing some part-time jobs, and start doing some volunteering in the industry you wanted to work in. I think these are the good ways to get your foot in the door. Attend industry events, connect with professionals on LinkedIn, try to talk with people in the industry events, and don't be shy away to ask any informational things about the jobs or job openings in their companies. The truth is, lots of jobs go through connections. Most of the jobs don't actually make it through like online websites or things like Seek, Indeed, or any online platform. Most of the jobs actually fill through the connections. So connection and having a good network is really important. And here's another reality check, don't get too attached to the field. Sometimes the opportunity may come from the place where you least expect something. Be open to explore the roles that may not align with your degree, because sometimes it's all about learning and growing than actually doing something you study. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get the job so easily? It feels like they have some kind of luck. Is it just the luck? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know what do you think about it. The next lesson is close to my heart, work-life balance. I bet most of you guys thinking after graduating you'll get a job and you'll start working at 9 a.m. and finish at 5 p.m. Go to gym and meet friends and do something after the work. But reality hits really hard because it's hard to close your mind from the work. I used to think evenings would be filled with home cooked meals, like going out with friends, watching some series, some anime in my home, but that's not true. Sometimes some of my evenings will be filled with so many emails, deadlines, someone asking one task, please do this. Sometimes you have to work. Sometimes you have to fight for your work-life balance. You won't get your work-life balance. The expectations are you will leave work at work and you'll come home and do your normal stuff, but the reality is completely different. We are in the age of digital everything, so work often follows you. Someone will ping you in your phone, someone will email you. So if you have all your notifications on, you will be seeing all the messages and you will be feeling like to respond and do the work. And especially nowadays, most of the people are working from home. So when you're working from home, it's more harder because the computer is right next to you, so you feel like, oh, let's do this, it will take just 5 minutes, but sometimes it will take more than 5 minutes. Sometimes it takes hours. I think at this point it's really good to establish some boundaries between work life and your home life. It's very hard, but you have to do it. There are so many ways you can do it, like in Slack or Teams or in emails. You can actually do the auto responders. As soon as you leave the work, the emails will auto respond with you finish the work, you can contact me later. You can do something like that. There are so many other ways to do this. Sometimes overcoming is fast track to burnout. It's okay to prioritize your mental health. It's okay to prioritize what matters to you the most. It's not about equally giving time to work and play. It's all about giving more time to what's matter to you the most. Don't forget the importance of your self-care, be it the exercise, be it some hobby, be it some sports or anything. Make sure to give time for it. A balanced life is not about squeezing everything like work, games, gym and everything. It's prioritizing what matters to you the most and what's the right thing to do. What's your secret to maintaining your work-life balance, or are you still figuring out like rest of us? Let me know in the comments. I want to know that. The next lesson is a big one. Learning don't stop after graduation. In fact, you have to do lifelong learning. I used to think my degree taught me everything, but that as soon as I started my first project, I realized it's not it. It just felt like it's the beginning. The learning curve was steep, and I realized the real education starts when you leave the classroom. If you have been in the position feeling like stuck up, feeling like zero, you're not alone. Everyone has to face it. I faced it, you are facing it. Everyone in the world who are starting a new job after the graduation should face it. They all are going to face it. The expectations are your degree will teach you everything and you don't need to learn anything after your degree. You can stop learning, but the reality is the learning actually starts after your graduation, and the world wants you to learn every day. The world wants you to do lifelong learning. Some companies actually want you to be able to be adaptable. Sometimes you actually need to start from the scratch. To stay relevant, you have to keep updating your skill sets. Here's the good news. The resources are everywhere in the digital world. We have resources everywhere in the online. You can attend so many webinars, you can do so many online courses, so you can learn from anywhere. The world is constantly evolving, so should you. Remember, the best investment you could ever make it is working on yourself. Another approach is to find mentors, find gurus and find role models. Surround yourself with the people who will push you. Sometimes you will feel stuck, but always remember, learning don't need to be just formal. It can be informal as well. Sometimes the most valuable comes from the most unexpected places. What new skill are you planning to learn this year? Share below in the comments. Let's inspire each other. Final lesson in this video is building and maintaining relationships. After graduation, it's easy to lose touch with most of your friends and forget to build professional networking. But relationships are crucial for both personal and professional growth. I learned this hard way as soon as I graduated. When I got the job, I was so busy I couldn't find time to actually meet my friends, build new connections professionally. Eventually I found myself isolated even in the crowded city. I think most of you guys are feeling the same too. Expectations are relationships will take care of themselves. You don't need to do anything, but the reality is to actually build a relationship or to actually maintain a real relationship, there has to be some kind of effort being done by some individuals, or else that relationship will never exist, or that relationship will never maintain. Remember, success isn't just what you know. Sometimes success is more about who you know, who knows you. Remember to give time for your friends and family and have good time with them. Remember to join communities and groups to build your professional network. Be proactive in reaching out and maintaining connection. These relationships can be source of support, growth and new opportunities. Also, never underestimate of giving back. Help each other. They will always remember you. Whether it's offering advice, making introductions or talking with people, there's always build and maintain relationships. How do you stay connected with your friends after graduation? Share it below in the comments. I would love to hear them. Thanks for sticking with me through this journey of expectations versus reality after graduation. If you like this video, I made a video about 5 life lessons school didn't teach you. I explained so many things you can actually learn after the graduation, which school didn't teach you. I think you guys will really enjoy this video. If you like this video, you know the drill. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. I will come back soon.